Result, and he opted for the touchback.
Clock 10. Striker 3-3. Set.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Opposite. 3. Red, yellow. Ready?
Love now. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
1st down, Love to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some 7 yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Fight. 97. Needle blue. Hut.
To throw now, here's Love. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Got a man, it's Robbie Chosen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Throwing, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Alert, alert! What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 56 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. That's caught, and he will get in to make it 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes it can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on down at 12.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
A 49-yard attempt.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. Kicking into a headwind here in the second quarter. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down, Mostert. The limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Now 3rd down and 7.
White.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
First down, going to the air with Love. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
And it's third down.
Green Jack. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love, eluding the pressure right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Smash. Red. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get...
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
Claws red. Hut.
Love.
We're gonna shut you down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 32. And the Bills first down.
Watch out,
And now Love going to change things up.
Red, cycle. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Black shot. Ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as they'll go for two here. They're going to keep it on the ground and make them 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
Set. Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Hey, alert!
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still work.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
85, George Kittle. A gain of 22 yards. And the point is
Love now to pass on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Slide blue. Set.
On second down, Love once more. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Shot. 17. Ready.
Here's Love. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Ready.
Love now. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Love, they go play action now. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense.
And now off to the races down the right side. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 93 yards. And the Chiefs continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Again, it's Love. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. To throw now. Here's Love. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the Bills are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Love, he's going to change the play here. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mayfield down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first and 10, Love. This one caught by Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Going back to Love. Forced out to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Let's go.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Ready.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Now he's loose again. McCole Hardman. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the point after.
Evan McPherson.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bill 6. Evan McPherson sends it kickoff.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set. Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a first and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. A good start to the drive here. Way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Buenos Aires
First down, Love to pass. Eluding the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Off the play fake, Love sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On third down, Love. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Steps away to his left. Now Mayfield lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is pretty much...
And my goodness, another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Up the middle they go. Turpin. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
The guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
97. Ready?
Now Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
116 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think